Hi guys! So now we're going to discuss what is derivatives. Before that, we are going to know the history of derivatives, who is invented or who is the first use derivatives. So, Isaac Newton is a calculus of infinitesimal calculus in a history of a mathematician discipline focused on limits, functions, derivatives, integrals, and infinite series. Isaac and Godenfield Leibniz independently invented calculus in the mid 17th century. So wow, it is a interesting um, mind of Isaac Newton to discover um, calculus and limits, function, and the integrals. So it is nice to know that he has this kind of knowledge. So derivatives are said to have existed even in a cultures as ancient as Mesopotamia. It was said that the king had passed a decree that if there was insufficient rain and therefore insufficient crop, the lenders would have to forego their debts to the farmers. They would simply have to write it off. So it is also a tradition in the um, ancient culture in Mesopotamia that derivatives is also used in their culture. So, what is derivatives? So, derivatives is the essence of calculus. It is a instantaneous rate of change of a function with respect to one of its variables. This is equivalent to finding the slope of the tangent line to the function at a point. So, it is going to find the slope of a tangent. So, there is a derivative rules. So, as you can see, there are some common functions and derivatives of each, or the rule in going to solve the derivatives. So the derivatives of is also written in d over dx. So d over dx is sine x, and sine both mean that the derivative of sine x. So the application and derivatives in our life. So it is also a application in our life in to calculate the profit and the loss in business using graphs. It is also to check the temperature vibration, to determine the speed of the distance covered, such as miles per hour, kilometer per hour, or etc. Derivatives are used to derive many equations in physics. So, as we all know that it is also used in physics. So, next. Example. So, example, what is d over dx x to the power of 3? The question is asking what is the derivative of x to the power of 3. So, we can use the power rule where n is equal to 3, and let's substitute the value of n. So, d over dx x to the power of n is equal to nx power of n minus 1. So, d over dx x to the power of 3 is equal to 3x power of 3 minus 1 is equal to 3x squared. So in other words, or words, the derivative of x to the power of 3 is 3x squared. So next, example number 2. What is the d over dx quantity of 1 over x? So 1 over x is also x power of -1. So we can use the power rule wherein n is equal to -1. So let us substitute the value of n, which is -1. So d over dx, x to the power of -1 is equal to -1x, which is Rn is -1. So the power of it is -1 and -1. So is equal to -x to the power of -2. So the answer is -1 over x squared. So that is how to solve derivatives. So thanks for watching. Hope to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates of video. So thank you.